Hey, greetings to you. Hello, I am V from V Love and Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you are well. I hope that this finds you in good spirits. And if not, I hope that this provides some food for thought, some clarity, something to look forward to. So sending love across all the piles that we're going to get into today. So first of all, I would love to introduce you to my leaf tarot. My daughter and I worked on this for a whole day, and now we have our own leaf life tarot here. So this is so much fun. I have a deck mod coming, so I'm going to choose 3 toppers for your piles. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I guess pile 1 you have the 2 of Wands. These are actual leaves found from our local playground. And then we just laminated everything with, put some words on there on paper. Okay. So I just did a personal reading, and we talked about big changes. And so this inspired me to whip out these cards for a pick a card. So hope that you like this. I can't wait to dive in. This is going to be so interesting because we're talking about change. We have a lot of fall energy here already. And so pile number 1, you have 2 of Wands with these 2 red leaves. Pile number 2, you have the Chariot here. Looks like the Chariot with his 2 horses. And then pile number 3, you have the 5 of Cups. See, this is like some kind of mourning loss energy, but this can be you leaving something behind to welcome something new. Saying goodbye to old cycles, old patterns, welcoming something new. So choices, triumph over adversity, and goodbyes, happy hellos. So choose whatever you wish. Timestamps are going to be below. Thank you so much for your time and patience. And if you purchased any of our decks, we have a lot of decks. Thank you so very much. I try to share your videos, your Instagram posts as much as I can. And if you if I haven't seen your video, please tag me, or your Instagram or TikTok post. Please do tag me. I would love to share it in my community tab. So let's dive in. Thank you so much. Pile 1, you're first. Hi, pile 1. Thank you again for choosing this pile. We're going to start with you, diving into what big changes are coming around you, coming for you. What big changes are on horizon? Pile number 1, please help me. We have habits. So pile number 1, 2 of Wands, you got habits here. So needing to make healthier choices, healthier habits. So as far as change goes, it could be that a big change in your habits are coming to an end, or this can be the advice. The meaning behind this could be that if you don't make the appropriate changes, it won't be on the same frequency as you. So in other words, if you're indulging in coffee all day long, over time that will affect your mindset, your health. If you're on your phone all day long, eventually that will affect your mindset, your health. So needing to make healthier decisions for yourself, so you can be the best version of yourself. And it doesn't have to be coffee and phone. It can be anything. Overindulgence, perhaps. So what big change is happening for you? Pile number 1, please help me. Thank you. Thank you. Pile number 1's energy. What big change is happening for you? Pile number 1. We have, oh, okay, it's hidden. It's hidden for you. So this is saying that you're not going to see the change right away. It's going to be a gradual change. So right now it's a little hidden. It's behind the scenes. It's working. And this big fat change, I feel, you don't, yes, see, look at that. Cleaning, good cleansing. You need something to be cleansed out of your system. So this inconspicuous hidden energy, it's there, but you don't see it. So it can be something like, you know, when it comes, like, let's say for health, right? Just to be able to relate. You feel good, you know, everything's, you know, happy-go-lucky in your life, but then all of a sudden, you're wondering why you don't have enough sleep, or you're grumpy all the time, or you have a short fuse, or you have a big, you know, canker sore in your mouth, and you're like, what the freak is happening to me? I feel so Twilight Zone-ish. Things are just so off with me. Consider healthier choices. It could be something that is happening that you just don't see just yet, but it's happening internally. And over time, you will start to see the proof in the pudding, the effects of what, you know, these habits brought. The repercussions, what's it called, the consequences. Let's say, you know, hanging out with friends into the wee hours of the night when you know that you should be getting your sleep so that you can go to work the next day with full energy, ready to pounce, ready to get that bread energy. So, you know, something needs to be taken out of your life. Look, cleansing, clearing with the Two of Wands, habits, needing to revamp your life and prioritize. And like I said, it's hidden, but it's happening. You just don't feel it just yet. Or you probably feel it, you just don't see it. Sometimes we're like, oh, that's normal. I got a blister the size of, you know, a country, but that's normal, that's life. So you might feel it, but not see how that could really impact your life going forward into the future. So then you have fear. All right, so that fear mindset is, okay, so that's another situation. So now we're transitioning into someone else's message. If you are going through something, right, and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, like you're freaking out, you're anxious, your nerves are sky high, that fear could also be contributing to, you know, poor mental health, poor physical health. You know, stress and fear can totally mess with your health. So I think a big fact change is that you're releasing fear, you're releasing what doesn't serve you, you're clearing things out. And you're going to be able to conquer. You're going to be like the Chariot in pile number 2, but you have to start somewhere with choices. What will you clear out of your life? What will you change? Fear no more. Change is uncomfortable, change is scary, but change is necessary, and it's inevitable. It's going to happen. Whether we are prepared for it or not, that's just how it works. The universe is going to say, I know you don't want this to happen, but we got to make this happen, or else you're not going to be able to live to your fullest potential. We're trying to help you out, you know? So this is my fortune cookie. I'm sorry, no. This is my Autumn's Delight Oracle. If you're interested, please do consider checking out our Etsy shop. We have a sale, buy 2, save $10 with free USA shipping. And I also ship worldwide, calculated shipping. Check out my link below. Excuse me. Okay, what are the big changes happening for you, pal number 1? Pal number 1, what big change is on the horizon for you? There you go, creation. Wow, this is amazing, because I'm thinking out with the old, in with the new. In order to create a healthier lifestyle, in order to create a lifestyle, a healthier lifestyle, in order to live in a healthy environment, to create a healthy environment, you have to cleanse something out with the old, in with the new. Look at that, creation, a big change, my friend. A big fat change is here. You have done something behind the scenes, behind closed doors, in the bedroom somewhere, and look what's happening here. This is amazing. And fear no more. Don't fear. It's not the Ripper coming through, it's life coming through. So either you're building a business, you're building strength within your mind, within your body, building a life. Whatever the case is, you are doing great work. Keep on doing it. Wow. And I did get the diligence. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the diligence card came out, but I shuffled it back in. Diligence. Do due diligence. Do things the right way. Prepare. Save your money. Nest. Rest. Prepare. Four of Swords energy. Needing to prepare big time. Needing to rest your mind. Rest your body. Okay, diligence, right? Okay, put it in the work. Because look what you're creating. You're creating something fresh, something brand new. That's the change here. But you have to start implementing new routines, new habits, so that you can maintain this life, this business. You can create it, but you also want to maintain it. You don't want to lose something beautiful that you're sprouting, that you're starting from ground up. You don't want it to just, you know, stop growing, stop living, stop flourishing, stop changing. You want to keep on maintaining this. So healthier habits is of importance right now. Clearing out whatever doesn't serve you, whether it's junk, people, substances, way of thinking, routines that, you know, get in the way of what you're supposed to be doing with your life. What advice do you need? What advice do you need right now? Oh my goodness, thank you. Establish healthy boundaries. Yeah, we're on track. I love it. Love it. I love it. I love it. See, this is great. A great omen. We just said healthier habits, and now it's here. Healthy boundaries. And then underneath you have proceed with caution. So this is a very sensitive time for you, and this is definitely a big change. And so you have to act like it. It's not just a little thing you can go, yeah, well, that happened to me. Yep. No, this is something big, something grand happening to you. Something great happening to you. So let's embrace this change, embrace the abundance, embrace this new opportunity for you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with a card here. So this is my fortune cookie oracle if you're interested. This has gentle guidance, gentle wisdom. I feel like I'm talking with an ancestor when I use this deck. And my husband created the cookies in his 3D animation program, the chopsticks, the paper, and we have different lighting, and the plates are all different. And everything here is just a photograph in the back, but these cookies are animated, were animated in his program by his own hands. So I'm very, very happy and proud of this deck. All right, so let's see. What is my wish for you? Oh, okay. What is my wish for you? Pile number 1. Cleansing. Cleansing, clearing. Are you insane? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, what other yes, time to clear up space. Time to make space for what is about to be, what is about to come into fruition. Empress energy for sure. And you can pertain, I mean, this can pertain to, you know, creating a baby. So for those who want to have a baby, who want to conceive, now is the right time. Now is the right time. It's very fruitful. If you're looking to create a business, now is the right time. It's very fruitful. A lot of green, so earthy energy. Earth, growing, growth, rebirth. Okay, what wish do I have for you? Pile number 1. This is my wishes deck. My wishes, manifestations, my blessings, my gratitude. And I use this also for like a tarot because it has like tarot nuances. So you have cleansing, privacy, patience. Cleansing, absolutely. Privacy, yes, something is happening that you don't know about. You don't see it, but it's happening. Wow. And then you have patience, which is the, you know, the energy of, okay, wait a second. You don't see it, but it's there. It's just a matter of time before it grows, before it's apparent, before you can hold it, before you can enjoy it, etc. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1, closing this out. Thank you so much for your time, your patience, energy exchange. I really do appreciate people who, you know, stick around to the very, very end. So if you've been here from the beginning of this video to the very end of your reading, freaking awesome, thank you. Please leave number 1 if you are still here and have received this message. Claim it if you want to claim it. And if you don't want this, you know what to do. You can prevent this from happening. You are the master of your own ship. You have the power, okay, friends? This is not set in stone. Thank you for watching. Now we're on to pile number 2. All right, pile number 2, thank you for choosing this pile. Sending you love and light. May you receive this message if it pertains to you, if it relates to you. If not, then maybe check out another pile, or to check out my pick a card playlist. I have like almost 500 in there. I specialize in pick a cards. I've been doing it for almost 3 years, and I also do personal readings, which is really, really fun for me. I love diving deep into just one person's energy. So if you just would like a book, if you would like to book a reading with me and you want something more tailored to your energy, please do consider booking a reading. My links are below. Alright, so let's dive into your energy. Pile number 2. What big changes are on the horizon for you? Pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here. If you are, much love. What big changes are on the horizon for you? New energy, new people, new message, new cards. Okay. Oh, alright. Let's start with ancestors. Big change. Windy day. Watch the colorful leaves dance with the wind. Look into the beauty of every situation. And this last card, crossroads. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Because crossroads was also apparent in pile number 1's message with the 2 of Wands. See, look, that was the message. 2 of Wands, crossroads, choices, decisions, options. All right. So, okay, so my friend, you in particular, I think, number 1, you need to either honor your ancestors, come together with the ancestors, figure out a way to communicate well with them, because they are around and they are trying to help you on your path. I got path here with crossroads. So this windy day card, watch the colorful leaves dance with the winds. Look into the beauty of every situation. That tells me that you have to pay more attention to your synchronicities, pay attention to the sounds around you. Like, you know, when you're in the middle of your work. Okay, I'll give you an example. I'm not sure if you can relate, but if you're in the middle of a reading, and then right when you're about to end your sentence, someone honks their horn, or something falls on the floor, or the lights flicker, or you hear a sound of a siren, a church bell, someone in the other room sneezing, whatever. Pay attention to those signs, those sounds, the synchronicities, everything, because it is all for a reason. It's like a way of saying that they're communicating with you. Your ancestors are communicating with you, and they're guiding you, and they're telling you that you're on the right path with whatever you're in the middle of doing. And they can do the same thing with numbers, you know, seeing the same numbers, 111, 222, 555, 455, 645, whatever. Pay attention, because they are around. You see that my light just flickered for a second. So, see, it's flickering again. So paying attention to your ancestors and figuring out a way to better communicate. Like, what is your language, Spirit? Give me a sign. Let me know that you are communicating with me. What is it? It's kind of like how you associate yourself, or not associate, but you acquaint yourself with a pendulum, with your tarot. You're like, okay, what does yes mean? You use your pendulum, and you're like, okay, what does yes mean? Is it left to right, or is it up and down? And you kind of establish a connection, establish some kind of line of communication, so that when they do communicate, you know that it's them. So that's the first message. The second message is that you're going down your path, further down the rabbit hole, into finding yourself. Look, discovery. I'm seeing someone figuring out who they are supposed to be, what they're supposed to do, and acquainting themselves with their own spirit, with their journey, their practice. They're going with their inner compass, and I think that's you. So you're probably right at the fork of the road, or you're approaching the fork in the road, and now you have to figure out which direction you feel most pulled to follow, whether it's left, right, straight, or let's go backwards and do healing first. Let's do some shadow work back there before we can go forward. Whatever direction you feel is guiding you or pulling you, you know, follow your intuition always. And your ancestors are here along this path. That's big time talk right there. Your ancestors are here. That big fat mushroom out of all this earthy space right here, only one big fat mushroom wants to come through. And I did a research on this mushroom. I'm like, what exactly do mushrooms symbolize? And the main keyword I got, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different keywords, but the main one was ancestry, ancestors. So, wow, it's like a major event here, a major, something major happening in your life. And we're talking about big changes. Go figure, right? It's like, it's right here for us. So you might be going down, like I said, the rabbit hole of your spiritual journey. Oh, there you go, flickering light. Can you see that flicker? Can you hear that? Okay. You're probably going right down your path, and you're finding more about yourself, more flickering. You're finding more about yourself. You're acquainting yourself with more people, more soul people, more... Oh, I just heard a siren. There you go. You're learning... Wow. See, I take this seriously. You're learning more about yourself. You're learning more about your bloodline. You're connecting more to spirit, to your team. You're establishing a strong connection. And you're like, you know what? I know who I'm supposed to be. My powers, my gifts, my abilities, my talents, my skills, my shuffle magic, my intuitive magic, my intuition. Everything that makes me me is strengthening. It's happening. You see the lights here. You're rising up. You're having your glow up. What path will you take from this, going forward from this point on? Bowl of soup, healing. A bowl of hot soup always makes you feel better. So that's, you know, your ancestors helping you, protecting you, guiding you, making you feel good, making you feel whole, healing you, guiding you in the path so you can heal. All right, so what else is happening? Wow. So your connection with your ancestors are strengthening. Oh, this is amazing. What other big changes are happening for you, pile number 2? You have a appearance. So you can consider this like an apparition. Like you might be like, okay, the corner of my eye, I saw something. Or things are just coming to you and you have a clear knowing. Like, what's it called? Claircognizant, where you just know. You don't know how you know, but you know. Those answers just come through you, come through to you, or come through you. It could be your ancestors giving you those messages. So thank them. Be very grateful. We're in the season of gratitude, of change, abundance, growth, rebirth. So time to be very grateful. Time to set an altar for your ancestors. Time to welcome them and say thank you for your light. Thank you for your guidance. And, you know, help them move on if they need to. Welcome them and then help them pass on. Help them, you know, do their own work. You know, if you're a medium, maybe you can help people help spirits cross over. If they're just your team helping you with your crafts, your practice, say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. Thank you. And I feel like the reason why I said welcome is because I think they're saying, yep, see, flickering. I think they're saying you're welcome. You're welcome. They probably hear you saying thank you all the time. You're welcome. They're grateful for you too. What big changes are on the horizon for you, lovely? Pile number 2 pile number 2 friends. You have curiosity. So wow, you're being watched. You sure do have a spirit team. And then territorial, very protective over you, and then you have a rebirth. Again, like I said. So in consciousness, you know, but you don't know how you know. But you know. Those messages coming through to you, those downloads. So, okay, so we got curiosity, so they're watching over you. They're very curious to see X, Y, and Z. They're just very into your practice, into your work, into what you're doing. They're very proud of you. Appearance, curiosity. That's amazing. You got kind of the same energy here. It's like, I'm curious. I want to see. I want to go look. I want to go find. Oh, look. I want to go see what I can find. So, look, see, I'm getting flickers again. So, it could be you also curious about, you know, maybe becoming a medium or working with these ancestors. Maybe you're saying, am I seeing an apparition? Am I getting those flickering candles for a reason? Or is it just my imagination? Are my light bulbs flickering? Or is my, you know, I always thought, oh, my light bulb is just faulty. But I'm feeling like, as I'm doing this reading, that's a way to communicate with me for my spirit team. And that's probably the same thing that you're going through, right? Oh, wow. Okay, so then you have territorial. So if you're curious about this, maybe you need to learn more. Maybe you need to set an altar. Maybe you need to connect more with your spirit team. You can do this by just meditating, using your favorite divination tools, you doing like a little mantra. You can use your candles, you know, get your crystals, your Palo Santo. You could do all that. communicate. They will, you know, they can give you messages in your dreams. So pay attention to every synchronicity that comes through. You got territorial. They're very protective over you. So if anybody tries to do you any harm or steer you in the wrong direction, there's gonna be a lot of heck to pay. There's gonna be a lot of they're gonna have to have somebody to answer to, or a spirit to answer to. So there's nobody that's gonna be messing with you. So very protective energy. And then you have a rebirth. So because of this glow up, you're going through something very transformational. And so you might see different things. You might feel things. You might feel coldness on your shoulder, on your head. You feel like somebody's holding your head, touching your head, petting your head, tickling your feet. Yep, that used to happen to me. And I'm like, Mom, did you tickle my foot? She's like, no. And then years later, she would tell me that her grandmother used to wake her up by tickling her feet. Mind you, our grandmother passed away like a long time ago in the early 90s. And she told me this stuff when I was like in my 20s or something. Decades later, or a decade or so later. So I'm like, now you tell me? Anyway, look, change is inevitable, my friend. Change is here. Change is coming. So see, flickering. You are just in the midst of the change. Like I said, you're in the fork of the road. Time to start making appropriate decisions. Whether, it could just mean, staying in your light, not going down negative thinking, not dealing with people who are negative, staying around high frequency people, like people who want to be there. Are you kidding me? People who want to be there for you. You know who they are. See, flickering. People who want to guide you. People who want to see you thrive and succeed. Those are your people. Your spirit team, your friends, your family, ancestors, right? They're there for you. And then whatever you think is low vibrational, release that. See? The flickering stopped. Look at that. Claim your territory. You got cat twice. You got territory twice. So this is saying either protect your energy. You need to protect your energy. Your ancestors are saying you need to protect your energy. Ancestors are also protecting you, but you have to do the work physically because they are not able to do that physically for you. See, more flickering. So prepare. We got unpleasant news as well. So you might have some funkery going on. Maybe someone's trying to steer you in the wrong direction. The truth will be revealed. You will see their true colors. And then you have, truth will be revealed. You'll see what's what. And your ancestors are always going to guide you on the right path. Your intuition is always going to guide you on the right path. So let's finalize this with some wishes, some grateful blessing cards. This is my Autumn's Delight Oracle. Autumn's Delight, mixed in with my fortune cookie oracles. And then we have the wishes. So if you're interested in any of these decks, we have a big sale over on my Etsy shop. Buy any two, save $10 off with free USA shipping. And I also ship worldwide for a calculated price. Check it out. So we have love here. Pile number 2, what wishes want to come for you? A lot of flickering, my goodness. Okay, pile number 2, what change is happening for you? What change is happening for you? You have patience is of the essence, so it's not going to happen overnight. Privacy, territory, privacy. Look, 2 houses. And the last one, cleansing. So you need to protect your energy big time because you're leveling up. The brighter the light, the heavier the darkness is on the other side. The heavier people will try to drag you down. The heavier, the more energies you attract, the more darkness you attract. So the brighter you, the brighter you are, the darker you will, the darkness you will attract, the more darkness you will attract. I kind of want to say, the taller you are, the harder you fall. That's what I'm thinking. The taller you are, the higher you are, the harder it will be if you were to fall down. So stay in your light, stay bright, keep doing your work, and come from a place of good intention, good positive energy. Okay, friend? Thank you for watching. You have a lovely rest of your day. Closing this out. Let me know if this resonates. Pile number 2. Say hello to your ancestors. From me to them. Tell them I said hi. And that, yes, we recognize that they're coming through for you to tell you a message. So take care. And now we're on to pile number 3's message. Pile number 3, you have the 5 of Cups energy. Hope that you're well. Sending some good vibes your way. Thank you so much for choosing this pile. If you did put number 3 in the comments, and I thank you for your time, your support, your energy, and thank you for letting me help you today with my reading. And if you want more picker cards, I do have a playlist down below. So we created our own tarot, our leaf tarot, my daughter and I, and these are actual leaves, and I assigned different tarot words to each of them. So 5 of Cups is for you, pile number 3, and let's see what we have here. So we're using the Autumn's Delight Oracle, which is perfect for this concept, for this theme that we're diving into regarding change. Pile number 3, new energy, new cards, new people, new messages for the collective. Pile number 3, what big change is on the horizon for you? Pile number 3. Pile number 3, what change can you expect? You have expulsion. Wow, exactly. Look, you got 2 pumpkins. There you go. There you go, my friends. So, this to me tells me that this change that is coming your way, it's harmless. It's not something to fear. It's not something to worry about or stress about. 5 of Cups, like I said when we first begun this, the introduction of this picker card, I said, 5 of Cups, if you choose this, maybe it's something, it's an energy of you, letting go of something in order to welcome in the new. In order to make space, hold space for something better. See, the flickering stopped, and now it's like, okay, it's like simmering down. So 5 of Cups energy, you're expelling something. Something is coming out of your system, out of your life. You're saying goodbye to something, hello to something new or someone new. And this is a change that's it's inevitable, but it's going to happen anyway, and it's for the betterment for you. It's good. It's good vibes. You're leaving it. It's coming out of you for a reason. Or you're coming out of the situation for a reason. So mourning a loss, for sure. Saying goodbye to something. Feeling that energy of, man, that sucks. That sucks. This change is a little bit of a growing pain. But it needs to come out. It needs to happen. So, and if you're wondering, oh my gosh, is this all for a reason, or is this just my bad karma? No, it's not. It's not bad karma. It's more like there's a reason why certain things happen, right? It's kind of like okay, for example, you're having a good time. You have this cool friend. You get to know each other so well, and then you guys start falling in love, and it's like, oh my gosh, what? We're starting out as friends, and now we're falling in love. Holy shinolis, I was not expecting this. And then also your spirit team saying, wait up, hold up. No, you're not. You guys are not supposed to be lovers. You're supposed to be friends only. So then the universe works behind the scenes and figures things out for you. It's like, no, you're not supposed to be in this situation. Let's cut it right now. Let's nip it in the bud right now before it gets worse, or before this person breaks your heart, or before you break their heart, etc. So something is in the works for a reason. You have the truth. Truth will be told. You will find out what that reason is. Pile number 2, you also had truth. You have, after your truth, you will come back home. You will find out what you need to find out, what you need to discover. You will come back home. This is saying you're going to come back to reality. Stepping back into reality. Stepping back to, into familiar waters. Relatable, calmer, nostalgic energy of you, okay, you got your groove back. Now things are back to normal. But it's a new version of you. You have scattered pieces, and you have caution. Oh, wow, you have caution in pile number 2. That's interesting. Caution came out in pile number 2. Proceed with caution. And then you have scattered energy. So scattered, that could be how you're feeling. This change is breaking your world apart. Like, let's say a relationship is ending. You're like, what the freak? Or, a job is closing down. Your job is, closing down, or there's a lot of layoffs. And you're like, what the freak? And now you have to go back to the drawing board. But there's a truth in this somewhere. There's some kind of blessing in here somewhere as well. It could be that maybe this job isn't for you. Maybe you need to do something better. Maybe you need to become your own boss. Set your own hours. Collect your pieces, your pride, your self-respect, and build something from ground up. Take your pieces and start building, rebuilding. You have caution, so it's harmless, but also don't be oblivious. Don't put your guard down all the way. Don't just think you're in a safe zone. Like, you need to also be, you know, prepared and alert. Have your red flags up, your intuition up always, even though it's, you know, nothing to alarm or be alarmed about or worry about. So let's see. Tell me more about this change for pile number 3. Thank you. Tell me more about this change for pile number 3's message. Tell me more about this change, please. Thank you. So you have, oh my gosh. See all that flickering. See what I'm saying? Oktoberfest, party celebration. So this is, this is a pleasant surprise. It's bittersweet though. So it starts out a little crazy, chaotic, scary. This change is scary, but as you get through this change, as you figure out what the heck you're supposed to be doing, as you go into your path, or as you go down your road, as you discover the truth, uncover the truth, reveal it, after it comes out, you'll see what's there lying in front of you. You'll be able to work with those pieces, the falling pieces, and then you can pick yourself up, and you'll have a reason to celebrate this change. You'll have a reason. You'll have a reason to be like, you know what, this worked out how it should have worked out. I'm glad that this didn't work out with my person or with my employer, or I'm glad that I couldn't start this business right now. Maybe because I needed to save more money, or maybe I needed to take a business course. I'm glad I didn't do it right now, or I'm glad I did it right now, because then who would have known 5 years later what would have happened, you know? So this is a blessing in disguise, and ancestors, your spirit team has your back. Your spirit guides have your back. So I'm using my Autumn's Delight Oracle. If you're interested in our decks, we have a bundle where you save you save $10 on any 2 of our decks, and we have an angel deck coming very soon, and the hearts inside are like glass looking hearts. They're very colorful, and they have angel numbers and messages. So if you're interested in that, it's coming to our Etsy shop very, very soon. I can't wait. So let's end this reading. Pile number 3, what big fat changing? It's harmless, but you also got to keep your eyes open, your eyes peeled, so you don't miss out on any important, truthful information. Curiosity. That's interesting. The curious card came out in pile number 2 as well, with the truth card. So you might want to check out pile number 2 just to get another part of your message. So curiosity. So this is something that like I said, you have to have your eyes open. Don't be oblivious. Don't just say, okay, change is happening. Okay, I'll just sit there and let the change occur. No, you have to be part of the change. You have to prepare for the change. You have to make this change happen too. Caution. So your big change, it has to do with your life. It has to do with things happening in your life, like old things leaving your life, 5 of Cups, new things coming into your life. And so you have to hold space, but you have to clear out space. You got a lot of leaves here, a lot of clutter. So clearing up space so that you can welcome something beautiful, something more tailored to your energy and more in alignment with your purpose. So it can be, oh gosh, this girl is, she's cheating on me, and I know it's, you know what, time for me to tell her what I know, tell her my truth, and say goodbye, pack your bags, 5 of Cups, gotta go, you gotta go, etc. Or, man, this job sucks, I know they're letting me go, what do I do, just sit there and take it, or do I start preparing, do I start getting my resume in order, do I contact people, network, what do I do? Do I take a course? Do I take this time to reflect? Do I take this time to work on my other endeavors? What do I do? Like, time to really get into your crown chakra, your third eye chakra as well. Your intuition, your crown chakra, everything coming together to figure out what your next best move is. Be very curious. Be very alert. Your eyes wide open, not eyes closed. because this change is going to make you want to move your feet. Move your feet. You got these big steel boots on. You can't lay on your butt. You got to be on the move. You have to get ready to jump or fly or skip, whatever. Strength is here. So this change will make you even stronger. This change will propel you forward. As painful or as a headache, much of a headache as it is, as it will be, it's what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Look at that strength card here. And then you have creation. So something coming out of this and this change for sure. Something coming out of this big fat headache, this Band-Aid ripping energy. Someone ripping a Band-Aid off of you like, what the freak? Wait, I wasn't ready. Okay, well, get ready, friend. Get ready. Now that you got the Band-Aid off, time to heal. Time to figure out what you're going to do. How you're going to live your life with that Band-Aid off of your skin. Make sure your skin doesn't rub against anything sharp because it's still trying to heal. Start figuring out what other Band-Aid you can put on there, or you can just help it heal. Maybe you can put peroxide on it, or honey, raw honey. Raw honey has healing properties. What can you do to go forward, not backwards? Okay, friends? So look, you're going to have a reason to celebrate. You got something being created behind the scenes. So let's see what words of wisdom wants to come through. Pile number 3, we have Fortune Cookie Oracle, also on my Etsy shop. This is our first baby we ever created. Look at that, things will heat up. See, look, expulsion. Looks like some kind of smoke. You got fire, lava. Well, no, lava coming out. Probably you got smoky sky. So something is coming, something's a-brewing. Something is like on the horizon. It's just a matter of time. Just be patient. You got peer underneath. So like I said, truth. You need to figure out the truth behind all this. You need to do some research. What do you need to research on? Do you need to research another job? Do you need to research why things didn't work out in your relationship? Do you need to figure out what you need to do on your end? Maybe there's some shadows you need to heal. Maybe you need to go peering underneath your own shadows and see what you can heal out so that you can go into another relationship feeling whole, feeling secure and confident and stable and strong, and not go through this crap again with another person. What do you have to research? I'm getting research. Page of Swords energy. Time to research. We got something is being neglected, so something is being forgotten, so that's why you need to do some digging, get some magnifying glasses and start digging into the darkness of your soul. Expel. Something needs to come out of you. You need to close a chapter, mourn a loss within you. What is that? Abandonment issues, vulnerability issues, insecurity issues, codependency issues. Whatever that is, you have to heal it out. Or remove it from your life. If it's in someone else's body and it's affecting you too, you're dealing with someone who's like this, maybe they're a narcissist or just very controlling, or there's no room for you to grow in this relationship, then you need to remove yourself. Expel. Look, expulsion. Network is net worth. Who can you contact that can help you down this path? Who can you help, or who can help you? Look, it's time to move on. And look, consider healthier choices. So, okay, you need to remove yourself absolutely in order to go forward and down your path. And don't let this loss, whatever you're losing, whatever's changing, whatever is dissipating from your life, just like the smoke, the dust will clear up, the smoke will clear up. Whatever is expelling, it's for a reason. It could be your shadows saying, oh, release, I'm finally out of this body. I'm finally out of here. You gotta take your shadows and say goodbye. Let's heal you out. Let's go. So network, you need to connect to people. You're needing a good cleansing, protecting your energy. That also came out in part number 2. You might have to do this in private, working in silence. Don't forget your talents, your skills, your gifts, your abilities. Go back to what you forgot. What was being neglected? What was being neglected? Part of you? Things that you wanted to do, but you had to put on the back burner for a person, or because your job took the most of your time. How can you go back to what you used to do before it was neglected? So the change is all happening within you and your surroundings. but you have to consider healthier choices in order to hold space for this change. You are protected. See, you also need to protect yourself. You also need to protect yourself. Look at that. Wisdom. And you have truth, my friend. 2 owls coming through to you. 2 owls are here to say hello. Time to do some digging. Time to do some learning. You got healing here and a positive change. Ending this reading with that. Healing is on the horizon. Healing. And you see how she's guarded. She's holding on to her own body. Her eyes are closed. And then you got this positive change. Look at that. Leaves everywhere. We're talking about change. And it's here. So leaving something behind. This is the 8 of Cups energy with the 5 of Cups. So start saying goodbye right now. Start finding closure. Start preparing for this ending as much as you can, however you can. Start, connecting with your people. You might need support, emotional support, physical support, financial support. You might need spiritual support. Don't do this alone. But it's like a positive change. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's time to move on, and she's moving on. She's going forward, not backwards. Awesome. So thank you for watching, closing this out. If this resonated, then awesome. Don't forget that, this moving, this in another direction is good for you, as, much of a headache as it is, as much of a hurdle, how much of an obstacle you have to overcome. The universe won't give you more than you can handle. Just know that. And same thing if you are religious. Higher beings won't give you what you can't handle. Look, remember, you're strong. Stronger than you think. You got the cat here. Cat, strong cat. Wow. Okay, friend? So thank you so much. And if you want more pick-a-cards, check out my pick-a-card playlist. And I do personal readings as well. Take care.